Hi guys, my name's Lee Mack. Welcome to this mini course on how to fight tiredness and fatigue. Now I've got some notes here, okay, but I want to explain to you why I set this up, this Operation Feel Fit, and how I've come across tiredness fatigue myself. I suffered with it. I still suffer with it today if I don't do the suggested things, and you know, how it come about, you know, teaching people this stuff, and Operation Feel Fit, which is an amazing platform I'm in the process of building right now, which you can go and join if you like. You know, it's a coaching service, very small fee to join. You'll be very surprised at the price of it, by the way. I plan on going over into the States and helping people there, but worldwide. You know, I'm going to go into Australia, obviously United Kingdom, where I'm from the northeast of England, and we're going to just help a lot of people get healthy, fit, fight tiredness, fatigue. You know, that's why well, that's what started happening to me. So I'm 40, excuse me, I'm 42 now, and it was 30, I was 35, and I started getting tiredness fatigue. Just so you know where I'm coming from, why I feel as though I can teach this stuff to you, because I've gone through it, I've battled it, I've had some wins, I've had my failures, but I'm on the path now to doing really good things, especially now that I've built, you know, Operation Feel Fit, and I've got a purpose now to help others and myself, and I'll be held accountable, and you'll hold me accountable. If I've got people relying on me, you know, I'm going to do really well, and I'm very confident now. And yeah, like I say, a 35-year-old I started getting just needing a nana nap, as they say, you know, a little nana nap on the afternoon. I had that, and then I'd get up after about an hour and I'd be fine. You know, that's all it started off like, just little nana nap. But what happened was, after maybe 6 months of doing that, I was confused, because I never had this before. I'd always been fit, healthy, you know, but back then, looking back, I was like 15.5 stone. I was quite, you know, like obese, really, or borderline obese, I would say. And I was eating unhealthy, you know, kebabs every night, just eating what I want, when I want, lazing about. I was a couch potato, wasn't going to the gym much. And yeah, I ended up going to the doctors, and they took some bloods, and it come back. They gave me a phone call and said, "We need you to come in." Sat down with the doctor, and the doctor said, "You've got an elevated liver." And I said, you know, what's elevated liver? I didn't know what it was. And she said, it's a fancy word for fatty liver, and you need to just lose some weight. So, you know, I went away, got told my liver can repair itself pretty quickly. I went to the gym, and I did go down from 15.5 stone to, I think the best I got to was like 13. But then that took me like a couple of years, and then I still wasn't right though. Although I was feeling better for losing the weight, I still had this tiredness fatigue. It still didn't really leave me. It did for periods of time where I was doing really well in the gym, and you know, I just tried to eat better. I didn't know that it had something to do with what I was putting in my body, but the doctor unfortunately didn't tell me how to fight tiredness fatigue. There's quite a simple, you know, thing to do, which I'll explain in this video.
I'll give you a tip. It's intermittent
Say
fasting.
this, and you'll know what I wish she told me in a moment if you just keep watching the video. And by the way, I don't know whether I'm going to try and edit this video into sections and send it out in like maybe 6 different parts, or I might just give you it all, and then in the follow-up emails that I'll give you, I might show you and give you a sneak peek inside Operation Feel Fit, the members area, so you can get a good feel for what it's all about, and how it can benefit you. Because ultimately what we do here at Operation Feel Fit is we basically fight tiredness, fatigue. We help people with that, and with that, you know, you drop weight, you get more healthier, you feel better, you get in better shape as well with it. Just as a secondary added bonus, you get the good body, you know, it all comes with it. But that's ultimately why I had the problems I had, and why I started Operation Feel Fit. It all stems from tiredness and fatigue. So yeah, I was yo-yoing for a few years after getting my bloods taken, and I ended up back about 14.5 stone. and it just got progressively worse over the years. You know, I wasn't dropping the weight. I was stuck at about 14 and a half, fluctuating from there. And I wasn't doing the right things. You know, I was eating around the clock, which is a big no-no. You'll find out why in just a moment. But at this moment in time, when I was going through this, I didn't understand what was wrong with me. I was getting these massive like food crashes. So when I'd eat, I'd get these tiredness and fatigue bouts where it'd come across me, I'd feel awful. It always hit me like mainly in the afternoon time, where I'd feel as though I wanted to have a sleep. And I just started thinking it must be a food intolerance, because it was food related. I understood that. That's all I understood though. I just knew that when I ate, I could feel really tired straight away. And it got worse than just tiredness, fatigue. It started to become brain fog. So I couldn't think straight. And it was like a big cloud would come over me and I would feel awful. I'd be tired. I'd be moody, really moody, upset, angry. And I'd feel tired, fatigued as well, with all the brain fog and foggy headness. You know, that's all I could really describe it as. And like I said, I went back to the doctors again and again. But because I'd lost some weight and I wasn't 15 and a half stone, my bloods were coming back okay. So the doctors were taking my bloods, checking it, and they just weren't getting back to me. They were just not even bothering replying to me. You know, I was telling them how I was feeling. I was feeling awful. But they didn't have any follow-ups for me because my blood was okay. And I was left to my own devices. So years went by, got worse and worse and worse. And at the age of 40, which was 2 years ago now, and I'm 42 now, 2 years ago, I just thought, you know what, I'm in a really dark place. I was in the darkest place that I was in ever. And I got the phone out and I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to conquer this. I'm going to get fit and well. If it's the last thing I do, and I'm going to teach others how to do it as well. And that's when I thought, what can I set up? Operation Feel Fit come into my head. I got the domain name, I picked it, and what I was doing, I was saying to myself, right, you're going to get where you want to be first. You are going to get where you want to be. You're going to get the six-pack. You're going to get all the muscles. You're going to get, well, you're not going to be tired anymore and fatigued and all the rest of it. And then and only then are you going to help others and set this up. That was the plan. But about a week ago, I figured you've been very selfish. Now, I've got a video as well, other videos where I explain how 2 years ago when I was in a really dark place, just to keep it like a short version here, I was praying in my house. And I was praying and I was like, you know, why aren't I successful? Why can't I do this? Why aren't I able to be successful? Why haven't I had the success that I want? Why can't I drop the weight? Why haven't I got the, you know, the money that I desire in life and all this? And it was just all me, you know, and I was being very selfish, not even knowing it. And God, honest to God, you believe me, you don't believe me, he come. Now, it's not a physical being that you see when God comes and visits you with a message. And you can't really describe it. You just know that God is, the presence of God is there with you. And he come and visited me then that day, and I still get shivers down my back when I talk about it. And he said to me, his message was, I can't actually say he because it could be a she. It's, you know, it, God, you know, the creator. God said, stop being selfish, stop thinking about yourself and help others. That's what I keep saying him. That was God's words to me. And I was, like I said, the colour drained from my face. And I was just sat there for like an hour, just awestruck. Could not believe that God come and visited me. And I know that some people are going to like take the mick out of this. They're going to laugh maybe. I can only tell the truth about what happened here. And it took me 2 years of struggle afterwards. I continued. God didn't tell me exactly what to do. He didn't tell me to build, you know, Operation Feel Fit, although I already had the idea to do it before that even happened. But I was recording my journey, doing these video vlogs like this. And I'll get on to, obviously, the tiredness and fatigue in just a moment. Just bear with me here. I need to explain this. didn't tell me exactly what to do, but help others. That was all he did. And I thought, helping others, what better way to help others and help people get really healthy, fit, and help them with tiredness, fatigue, and all these problems that people might have. But still, for 2 years, I'd done the vlogs, and I was just yo-yoing. I was going offshore to work. I work as an oil rig worker. Go offshore, come back, and I was eating okay. I got to the stage where I was eating okay and doing really well out there on the oil rigs, but then I was coming home and having all fast food. I'm a fast food junkie, you see, and I love the McDonald's, the Burger King, you know, and all the rest of it, don't we all? And I was coming home, getting it all out of my system and eating everything I could in sight. So I was doing well, losing like maybe £8 offshore in a 3-week period, and then coming home and then putting it all back on within 2 weeks and then going back. It was like a big yo-yo. But it was only about a week ago, a light bulb went on, and I remembered, obviously, it's not something you forget when you get a message from God like that. And I remember him saying, help others. And I was thinking, why don't I just build Operation Feel Fit now and help people? Because I've had all these coaches in the past. I've had many coaches. I've paid lots of money. I've got all the knowledge up here about what I need to do. I was just struggling myself to put it into action. And I thought, maybe if I don't think about myself and I think about others first and get people on board and put a really small price tag on this thing to help people with, like a membership site. If I had lots of people on boarded with it, like say, I don't know, 3,000 people, for example, or more, then I'd have all them people reliant upon me to start actually doing this, you know, and lead by example, and which I would have to do. So funnily enough, by helping people and stop being selfish, it works better for me because you guys would hold me accountable, and accountability goes a long way in this game. It really does. You know, if you're held accountable, you get results. That's why people get coaches, you see, because you're not just doing it for yourself, then you're doing it for your coach as well, and it just works. Accountability works, okay? So yeah, just like a week ago, we've started build the website. I'm doing all these videos for it. This is why I'm doing this video here now, and these are the free videos about overcoming tiredness and fatigue and the tips, okay? So now that I've got that out of the way, that's my little introduction, let's say, and you know about me, and you know there's more videos on the site. You can see my story page and all the rest of it. It's all there. Like I say, I'll be doing follow-ups with you, and I'll be doing videos showing you inside the members area and all that good stuff. You're going to get to see what it's about, and it's a very small price tag, guys, okay, to get involved. You can even get me as an actual coach, one-on-one coach, which isn't expensive either. But tiredness, fatigue, let's give you some free tips, okay? This is what I've gone through, bear in mind. So what I found helps is this. Tip number 1. When you wake up in the morning, okay, when you wake up, get up. Don't lay in your bed. It's a big no-no. And even more of a no-no, tip number 2, do not, when you wake up, go to grab your phone and lay in bed with it stuck in your face, scrolling social media. Okay, because the glare of the phone in your eyes first thing in the morning sets you off to a really bad day, and it gives you a headache. Okay, you're not going to feel good. You're going to feel tired, fatigue through the day because you've had that in your face. Trust me, get up, get down on the carpet straight away when you get out of bed and do 50 sit-ups. That's what I do. 50 sit-ups every single day. I do it without fail. And then I go and get a shower straight after that. Now, obviously a cold shower, if you can handle them, cold water therapy is very good. And if you can manage to do it, I suggest you give it a go. Personally, I just get a warm shower because I don't like it. Okay, that's just a personal thing, and you don't have to have a cold shower, but if you can, cold water therapy is very good to wake you up and give you a good start to the day. But just a warm shower would do. Then you go downstairs. You're not looking at your phone at this point. You're leaving your phone for a full hour, 1 hour. You're not touching your phone. You go downstairs. You get a pint of water, okay, and a pinch of sea salt in there. It's really good. It's really good for you when you have the pinch of sea salt. And then with that, what I personally do is I have some apple cider vinegar. Again, very good for you. You know, you can research all the benefits and stuff like that. I'm just telling you what works, guys, for now. Just quick and easy. a pinch of sea salt, a dribble of apple cider vinegar. You get it very, very cheaply off Amazon. I think I paid £4.50 for a big bottle, a litre bottle of it. It doesn't taste the best, but down that pint, and it's gonna, you know, when you've been asleep, you're basically dehydrated. You know, you're sweating and stuff, and you're dehydrated. You need to get that water back into you to give you the best start to the day. What I do at this point as well is I take any supplements that I'm taking. Now, there's more videos inside Operation Feel Fit about what supplements I expect you to take and what I expect you to, what I recommend. Okay. But yeah, you can take your supplements at this point. Then once you've done that, okay, I highly suggest that you go and get some steps in nice and early. Nice early walk. Take your dog for a walk. Go for 1 hour walk. Maybe 1 hour, 1 hour and a half walk. 1 hour and a half walk, not only does it helps you lose weight walking, but it's really, really good. There's a section inside Operation Feel Fit which explains how important walking really is. It stops you dying early and everything. It stops you from getting heart attacks just by walking 10 to 15,000 steps per day consistently. Okay, get them walks in. Get the walks in. Okay. Obviously hit the gym in the day. Now, you can do it on the morning time or you can do it on the afternoon time. It's personal preference, but you need to get a gym workout in, of course. And in Operation Feel Fit, I show you what to do with videos, how to lift the weights, what exercises to do. We've even got home workouts, okay, which you can do in front of your TV screen in your kitchen, for example, with a yoga mat. It's all there for you, okay, how to keep healthy, fit. I'm just looking at my notes here, okay. Obviously, eat healthy, stay within your calorie budget, find out what your calorie range is and your macros and everything, and all that is explained to you inside Operation Feel Fit. It's one of the first things that I teach you, how to get your macros, so you know how many grams of protein to have per day, you know how many calories you can have for your body, and all that good stuff, okay? Like I say, if you're having a one-on-one coaching with me, I actually give you it all. Another big tip, when you come to the afternoon time, and when you first start doing all this stuff, guys, and putting it into action, you are still going to feel tired. You know, it's not going to like magically just disappear. So you're going to get tired. Do not go to sleep on the afternoon when you feel tired. It's hard, I know it's hard, okay, but what you need to do is fight it and instead go for a little jog, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, just a little jog, okay, and go after you've done that and you've had a bit of a sweat on. You make sure you get a little bit of a sweat on, and it is hard to do at this point because if you're really tired and fatigued, like me, I was chronically tired and fatigued, chronic tiredness and fatigue. But I used to force myself to go out and get the little jogging on the treadmill at home. I've got a treadmill in my garage, and then get a nice warm shower. And you'd be surprised at how this tiredness and fatigue just disappears. A lot of the time, it'll just disappear. Okay. I'll have to turn this light on here, guys, because as you can see, I don't know whether it's better. Is it better like this? Maybe better like this. It's just the sun's going down as I'm doing the video here. Yeah, so do that. And like I say, once you've had that nice warm shower after the run in the afternoon, rather than go to sleep, it's a bit of a game changer for you. It's hard to do, but you trust me, it's really, really good. Big tip that. Because if you go to sleep on the afternoon, don't forget, you're going to throw yourself into a bad routine. You're going to be up all night, and that's what makes you tired as well through the day if you don't get a good night's sleep. Again, a big tip there. Cooking your food, your own healthy food. Stay away from the fast food. Again, it's hard, but you need to do it. Stay away from the McDonald's. Stay away from all the fast food, all the pizza shops, all of the kebabs, all the unhealthy food, and cook your own food. Now, Operation Feel Fit, there's a section in there where we show you how to cook all the meals you want. Breakfasts, main meals, slow cooker meals. We've got meal prep, which is unbelievable. I'm going through it myself right now. Meal prepping, fantastic. And then you've got your puddings. It's all there. You wouldn't believe how good the food is that you can eat when you follow Operation Feel Fit and my advice. and you still get healthy, okay? If you continue to eat junk food, you're going to continue to feel like shit. Pardon my French, okay? Exercise. I've already touched upon it. I've got it written down here. Obviously, your daily steps, 15,000 steps per day. You'll be surprised if you keep doing that consistently how better you will feel, okay? Lastly, I've got here, I think, oh no, the last one's the big one. Get a coach, I've got down here. Keeps you accountable. Operation Feel Fit, you can get me as a one-on-one coach, okay? You don't need to, you can just have the membership site. It gives you access to everything you need anyway, but obviously you'll be watching the videos and doing it yourself. That is fine for a lot of people, but some people just need the hand holding and they need that extra accountability. That's there if you need it, okay? And the last one is the main reason, ultimately the main reason, are you ready for this? This is what I found out not long back myself by a doctor. I was watching a doctor on YouTube, very, very good doctor. And I started putting this into practice and all the tiredness, fatigue went away. Just one thing, fasting, intermittent fasting. The reason you're feeling tired and fatigued, the main reason, obviously there's a lot of other things as well, going to sleep on the afternoon, not getting your exercise in, not you're doing your steps, not eating properly, eating fast food and all the rest of it. It's no good. But the main thing is you're eating around the clock. Now, what happens when you eat around the clock? Every time you eat, your body causes insulin spikes, what's called an insulin spike. And it's these insulin spikes that sends messages to your brain, making you feel unwell and tired and fatigued and feeling awful, brain fog, all the rest of it. And I realised this when I started taking his advice, this doctor, and I started fasting. I started fasting offshore, doing my oil rig work. And I was fasting for 2-week periods and I felt amazing, unbelievable. All the tiredness, fatigue just went. Unfortunately, I had a smart idea, not so smart, by coming home and eating all this junk food, which then just brought all of it back again. So it's important to note that you do need to do this long term. You need to shift the weight. Fasting will help you, but it'll also help you overcome this tired and fatigueness. Eat within a 6-hour window. This is what I do. So you'd have an 18 hours where you're not actually eating anything whatsoever. You can drink water, you can have a cup of tea, a coffee, but don't eat, and only eat within your calorie budget assigned. And again, there's videos inside Operation Feel Fit which show you how to get all your macros, so you know how many calories you should be having, how many grams of protein you should be having, and all that good stuff. And your eating window, okay, your eating window, you can close it down. So I eat within a 6-hour window normally, and that is a good window. It's a healthy window to eat in, but you can push it and you can eat only in a 4-hour window or a 3-hour window. Heck, you can do it just for a 1-hour window. You can just have one main meal with 1 hour in the day, and that is really good fasting. You can take it to extremes as well, where you can just do water only fasting. Now, I haven't actually done this just yet, but it's something I do want to try, and I am going to try. And when I get all the results for it, I'm going to post it all inside Operation Feel Fit. You can do juice fasting as well, where you just do juice and vegetables, and you feel amazing doing this, guys. Okay, but ultimately, you can eat normal food, just eat, try it. Intermittent fast, eat within a 6-hour window. You can eat within an 8-hour window to begin with. That's still intermittent fasting. But if you eat anywhere more than 8 hours, it's not really intermittent fasting. It's not really even fasting. So it needs to be within a 8 to 6 hour window. Really try for that 6-hour window. Only eat within 6 hours and you'll feel massive benefits. Push it to 4 if you can. And the more you push it, the better you'll feel. Trust me on that. So there you go. This video has been about 20-25 minutes long. I hope you got some golden nuggets from it. Like I say, I'll follow up with you in the days to come and I'll show you sneak peeks inside Operation Feel Fit. And it's a very, very, very affordable. It will change your life. I promise you that. I'll be doing it with you. You can follow my journey. I'm continuously doing these vlogs like this, what you're seeing, and you get lots of these vlogs inside the members area. I keep you up to date with what I'm doing. Obviously, from now going forward, I'll be keeping you up to date with what I'm doing with Operation Feel Fit, because we're going to be doing lots of different things like the carnivore diet, the water fasting, the juicing, the keto diet. I'm trying that as well, and it's all going to be in there, and I can't wait to put it all together and take you on this journey with me. I'm very excited, and I hope you took something from all these tips, and I hope you put them into action. If you do start taking action with what I've told you in this video, please reply to the email and let me know. I'd love to know that I'm helping people's lives. It means a lot to me. It really, really does. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you inside the members area for Operation Feel Fit if you click the button and join there today. Bye for now.